Hello, fellow traders. It is Nutty Bar Trading, and this is April 27th. This is day number 2 of our funded journey and funded trader journey. We're basically, if you're new to this channel, I started a couple weeks ago, basically trying to get 20 accounts funded. And we now have those 20 accounts funded, and this is day number 2 of trading those funded accounts, and our goal is to get them to the profit threshold. So that is the goal here. And yeah, this is every day. I just do a summary report of how the day went. And yeah, it's 3:48 p.m. You got about 10 minutes left in the day of trading. I'm gonna call it quits for the day. But yeah, today, okay, we might make new highs here. I was actually thinking about it going long, but I didn't. Whatever. Kind of how my day went. So today, a summary of how the day went. It didn't go well. I am sad to report, I guess, but yeah, it's so frustrating to me. Like, looking back, let me just zoom out here. On a day where we just have a basic uptrend all day long. And for some reason, that is the hardest for me to trade. Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out why, but it started this morning with so this morning, right here this morning at 11 o'clock, we had this pullback, and I was looking to enter long. And I called it out. You can go rewatch my live stream. But basically at 41.0850 is when I had my call out. I'm like, 41.0850 is when I want to get long. And I got distracted, and I wasn't fast enough on that entry. Anyway, I kind of decided against chasing the price. I don't like doing that, which I'm okay with. But basically, I missed my entry. And this thing, in a matter of 2 minutes, it ripped up from 41.08 to 41.20. So a 12-point ES rip to the upside in under 2 minutes. And honestly, I should have at that point taken a break, because it really frustrated me. Even though I didn't lose money, just pulling that trade out, having that trade as an entry and missing it, and then it was that big of a move, it really messed with me mentally. Yeah, I had a hard time recovering from that. So basically after that, we have this pullback, which is what I was looking for. I was looking for a pullback back to the EMA here. So I enter long to basically, get the rest of the ride up. And boom, get stopped out on this big red bar right here. Then we try and make a new high here in this big doji candle. So I thought, okay, well, maybe this was just kind of a fake out, and we're going to sell off down to VWAP. That was kind of my play. Boom, I enter for a short. Boom, reverses right away, stopped out. This is after I missed out on this big trade. So at this point, I'm full on tilt. And I enter another trade short here. This trade here was just a stupid trade. A trade of opium and a trade of revenge on tilt, you name it. Anyway, it went against me almost immediately and stops me out again. And so there I have 3 losing trades in a row after I miss out on a really, really nice move up. And it just messed with me all day. At that point, I was like down $70 per account on my my funded accounts that I was trading micros. On 4 of those accounts, I'm trading the regular contracts, And on those accounts, I was down 600 per account, which would be 4 accounts. So let me just summarize. So I have 19 funded accounts total with Apex that I'm trading. I have 1 account that I have with Trade8. So that's the 20 total. But basically, there's 15 accounts that I'm trading. My funded accounts, those are micros. And then there's 4 accounts. 13 accounts. Sorry, I did my math wrong. 13 accounts. I'm sorry, 14 accounts. Jeez, I'm going to have to delete this video. 14 accounts, I'm trading the micros. 4 accounts, I'm trading the regular contract side. So on those 4, I was down $600 on the day. And I took a break. That's one thing with, like for me, if I have a losing trades, like I'm just not in the right state mentally, I will go do something that I enjoy. Maybe go play a round of golf. Maybe today I went out. I love flying my drone. I love photography. So I went and did that. I did that for about an hour and a half. And I came back basically with the mentality of I just need some small wins. So basically the rest of the day I took some trades here, and basically I was just looking to scalp. And I did. I think I had 4 winning trades in a row, but they were basically just scalp trades, and where I was just looking for some small wins. I think, or I know for me, when I'm struggling and I have a losing streak or something, then when I got back from my break, I went to a smaller size. Instead of trading 2 contracts, I only traded 1. And I was just looking for small wins to gain my confidence back and to get me in the right state emotionally. So I ended up, basically making some money back. Basically made about $300 back doing that. So I'm happy with that, I guess. But it's just, look at the ES on the 60-minute chart. I mean, just look at this. And it's just frustrating when you see this and then you're like, oh, you lost money today? Wow, are you some kind of idiot? What it feels like. And yeah, it does feel like I'm an idiot. So, but trades today, days like today will happen. And it all started this morning by me having FOMO and just not getting over that. Me having FOMO is one thing I feel like. On that big trade, it upset me. But honestly, what probably upset me more was I was looking for a pullback, and I actually was thinking to myself, okay, after a day like the last 2 days we've had of selling, we might see a big bounce up and we might see a rally today. So I was looking for a long entry, and I got it. I entered a little bit early, but I had the right thought in mind and everything, but then I get stopped out on this big red bar going down, and then it messed me up. It just really messed me up. So, lesson learned. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. So let's review the profit and loss today. I haven't not even reviewed it, and I'm sure it ain't pretty, but fully transparent. That is very important to me, and you're going to see the wins and the losses, because that is the reality of trading. And too many times, a lot of my fellow YouTubers are only sharing wins, and I hate that. Not all of them do, though. All right, so here we go. So this is today. We had a net loss. Whoops, why did I click on that? I didn't want to do that. Okay, so we had $3,255 loss today. Actually, I need to make sure I have all my accounts, because I traded some accounts today that were the first time. whatever. Now I'm not seeing that account. Make sure I have the right date. Yeah, I guess it is. Everything seems to be right. So I also wanted to do a correction for yesterday's profit and loss. And again, I've gone over this before numerous times, but always kind of confusing. So yesterday, forget actually what my profit and loss was yesterday, but I think we were in the red on my summary report. Well, afterwards I actually ended up taking a trade after hours, and basically, so it was, I think I took the trade at like 9 o'clock last night, and I got out before midnight. So, and it was a winning trade. So basically, it kind of messes up your P&L, because as far as here, it reflects like as a winning trade for this day, for the trading day, but Ninja Trader looks at the trading day ending at 5 in the evening, which is right, I think. But then the profit and loss looks at the trading day not ending until midnight. So you kind of have a discrepancy there. That's why basically this is different from what it was yesterday. And then basically I basically made my money back from being red last night, but then obviously we had a bad day today. So yeah, I mean, in all reality, it's not, we can recover from this very easily. It was just kind of a mentally challenging day because of, I don't know, the reasons I gave. Everyone, if you're a trader, you know what I'm talking about, but we'll bounce back. But that kind of does it for today's summary. Again, yeah, if you enjoy this content, my goal is we were going to continue uploading this. Also wanted to mention, so the 4 accounts that I'm trading, the regular size contracts, the reason I'm doing that is because I actually have 4 evaluation accounts that are basically funded, but I don't need them. Obviously, I have 20 accounts already, so I can't use 4 more. So that's why I'm taking a little bit more risk on those 4 accounts. And, you know, if I do happen to blow those 4, then I got 4 more right in the wings ready, but obviously that's not what I'm hoping for. My hope is that these 4 I can trade regular size contracts and get to my profit threshold a lot faster and start doing withdrawals, either doing withdrawals on those 4 or growing my trailing thresholds. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for following along. Please subscribe, like the video, comment, whatever you want to do. So anyway, appreciate everyone chiming in. We will see you tomorrow morning.